What's up? It's Carcino, and let's get into it. Why? Because we need to. Things are getting crazy out here. It's getting crazy, and it makes no sense. None whatsoever. What's up, Marcus? Yes, it's real crazy right now. Now, we heard the disrespectful comments that was made over a CB yesterday, right? Thank you guys, man. And don't forget, all of y'all here, hit that like button. Because they're going to try to not send the video out and they don't want y'all to see this. Believe me, let them read them likeys. Like I said, I'm going to make you read my likeys. So when y'all come on here, hit that like button. So they don't have to, they can't say nothing. We don't want to leave them with no excuses as to why they're not going to push the video. Be like, no, push the video out. It's got the likes. The people hit the like button. Now, things have gotten strange in the last 24 hours. Now, I didn't cover Nipsey's funeral, and I told people why and everything earlier this morning. And last night or yesterday, people the now this audio leaked out about the audio leaked out about the what supposedly is a police officer. They don't know if that was LAPD or not. That could be somebody faking and making a video. That's why I didn't make a video on it. I don't want to promote that and send that out. And that's trying to destroy what they trying to work with the LAPD. But to put the firestorm out, and what was real crazy is that when that was building up, at the same time, they arrest Nipsey Hussle's friend who he just bailed out of jail. I mean, he just got it. He didn't bail him out. Dude served his time. He been gone for almost 20 years in jail. He come home. He was only there because of his friend, and he wanted to make sure his friend was straight. He was taking care of him. Took him to a shop, go get him some clothes. Trying to get him, fresh. And that's when he was shot. He wasn't supposed to go there. They arrest him. He got shot too. He can't even walk right now. He's in a wheelchair. And the police arrest him for being associated with a gang member. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He's 56 years old, man. Come on. He's out on parole. He just served a 20-year sentence for a murder. And they say you cannot mingle with, known gang members. So Nipsey is a known gang member. He's affiliated. He's taking care of his friend. See, that's what I'm saying. That they got rules to lock you up anytime they want. They could say, "Oh, you loitering with gang members." They call that mob action now, and you locked up. Here in Chicago, that's what they do to you. Mob action. You could be standing outside. They link everybody in together. Oh, you want? And they find out you on paper. Oh, you on papers, and you in this. Oh, mob action. Boom, you locked up. And that's what happened here. It's nuts. And all of this is a smokescreen to cover up the fact of what happened with that audio of that guy making fun of Nipsey's mother at the funeral, talking about Nipsey real disrespectfully. Whoever, I don't even think that was a police officer. I think that was some racist idiot who went out there and trying to pose like he was LAPD. Or it could be LAPD, but it's bad. You know, people already like trying to let the man be in peace. Right, that audio's everywhere. People have been playing it. The game spoke on it. I'm like, before we go ahead and say that is LAPD, let's wait. We're making too many decisions early on. Let's wait. All right, let's wait this one out. See where it goes. We're jumping the gun. I mean, to arrest his friend. And by the way, if you guys want to support the channel, I'm on the Cash App as Carcino on the Cash App, by the way. I want to let that be known. Keep the movement strong. Or you could click the link in the description box where it says donate. You got Streamlab, you can hit it right up quick. Quick like that. And don't forget to hit the like button. I'm saying that's pretty weird that you go ahead and arrest Nipsey Hussle's buddy who was shot. He's in a wheelchair. He's 56 years old, just came home from serving a 20-year sentence. Nipsey was only there to get his homeboy some clothes. He just came home. He been in a halfway house. Now, the police only allege Nipsey was a member of the Rolling 60 Crips. They have no proof. Do they got arrest sheets on him saying he rolling 60s Crips? All he says is he's from there. Nipsey was paying a visit to his clothing shop to pick up some clothes for his friend when the shooting took place. He wouldn't even been there. And his friend got to live with that. He's 56. And he got to live with the fact that his homeboy got murdered doing something for him. And he over there trying to get healthy. He's in a wheelchair and you want to lock him up and throw him in jail to try to cover up the fact about this audio that just came out, to try to smother that story. It's a smoke screen. So the police are investigating that audio to find out where it came from and everything. But it's making the LAPD look real bad after they were getting good remarks for all the nice stuff they were saying about Nipsey. Now this comes Now it looks like, oh man, what is this all a farce? There's an audio of someone talking very disrespectfully about Nipsey's mother, and it sounds like a police officer. We're not gonna play that audio because I don't even want to hear that ever again in life. The way he talked about the mother, the way he talked about Nipsey, I don't want to hear that again. I shouldn't have had to hear it that time. But they're trying to make it seem like he was talking over the CB of a police, thing, and talking to somebody else, another a police officer. So the LAPD said they're going to investigate that to find out because they're saying they don't believe that is Los Angeles Police Department talking over the lines like that. I don't believe it is either because I don't think they would be that stupid to say those things like that. Those are some of the things you would say to somebody face to face. I know that's why I never commented and I never made a video on the audio. Some racist idiots made that audio and wanted this because they want to create the tension. They want to keep violence and conflict. They don't want unity. They don't want blacks to unify. They don't want that. So them racist people are out there trying to do what they can to create confusion. They want a disruption so that people could start fighting with each other and they can split up into individuals again. That's what they want. They don't want people coming together. That's not true. Black people just don't know unity because they haven't seen it in their lifetime. So for you to say black people don't want unity, that's not the truth. Just because some people do something does not mean it speaks for the majority that don't. My Cash App is Carcino. And I'm telling you right now, y'all got to make sure y'all hit the like button, man, because they will not send this video out. They will not let people hear this video. It'll as soon as we end this, that'll be it. It'll just die off, and they'll swear to God it was because it didn't have any likes. So definitely make sure y'all like this video while y'all here, because we want to make sure people hear this. Don't break the chain. What you saying? If Diane, that is exactly what happened. He's in a halfway house now. A man in a wheelchair being treated for his gunshot wounds is in a halfway house. And they arrested him. He had just came home from parole for serving a 20-year murder. He's actually a witness to the murder. He's one of the victims of the shooting. He's 56 years old. And the friend was taking care of him, doing something for him. Who's the guy that you guys are just honoring for bringing the community back together. You want to arrest him for associating with him and put him in a halfway house? No. You want to go in there and talk to him and debrief him and find out what he saw, what he knew. It's a lot of things that's twisted right now. It's a lot of things going on, man. It's a lot of things that ain't looking right. A lot of things ain't looking right. That's just weird. Why would you go lock him up? And he's a witness to the attack that happened on him and took his friend's life. He's 56 years old. He's not a risk to go nowhere. He's in a wheelchair. And you want to arrest him and put him in a halfway house? They want to see what he know, and they gonna say, "Well, we gonna see what he know, what he could say, because certain things that he could say that might not fit with the narrative. He might have saw something else. We don't know. No, we're not going off this. This is not even a police report. We're telling you what's actually going on. He has been arrested. He was taken into custody from the hospital, and he's in a halfway house, and they took him into custody right now, and he's being held in a downtown Los Angeles jail. And due to the shooting, he's in a wheelchair now and he can't walk. And they got him arrested down in the jail cell. Why is that important for you to do? I don't even think you arrested all the people in this case. Y'all, they just want to make it a lone gunman. I don't see the getaway driver that they talked about, the female getaway driver and all that. I don't see I don't see anybody talking about arresting her. This whole thing stinks. It stinks, y'all. I'm telling you. And make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all subscribe. I don't want them to not be able to send you no videos because this thing just went crazy. People are trying to move on. They just went through the put him to rest. They trying to move on and they have all this nonsense with this audio tape. And then this happened. They're trying to create the rest. But why? Why would the police care about that? That's not important. Hey, thanks for the donation. Thanks for the Cash App donation. I saw that. My name is Carcino on the Cash App. I saw that, Chase. Thank you. I appreciate that. If any one of you guys want to donate, you like this video, you like what you hear, you can either click the link in the description box, hit up the Streamlab, or you can go to the Cash App and donate to Carcino, Karceno, where you at right now. You can leave me a message on the Streamlab. So if you donate there, as I see you, bro, man, I see you. Kobe for Lakers president, I see that. Whole different topic, but I get you. Now, if you want to, be on here live and talk at the same time, I'm gonna let my phone charge a little bit, and you could be able to do so. For those in the Streamline. Oh yes, I made sure I was there and did some things for that too. Uh, okay, we just had an idiot come in here. Well, that's all. We can't. We yeah. We peace out, dude. We don't. It's always an idiot, ain't it? You got always one idiot that show up. I mean, start putting this thing together. The audio comes out, and right after the audio comes out, and everybody's like, "Hey, what's going on with the LAPD and this and this?" They first saying like, "We're gonna investigate it to find out more about this audio," and they should because I don't think it's real. Because I doubt anybody would do that on the LAPD on that type of thing. If they was gonna talk like that, they would talk off the air. They wouldn't be talking on the CB like that. So I don't think it's real. That's why I didn't report on it. I was like, yeah, it's probably fake. I don't want to get into it. And it's like a couple of rappers grabbed it. The game got onto it. So they investigating that as we speak. But then they go and pick up Nipsey's buddy from the halfway house. And I'm like, okay, he's in the halfway house recovering. He's 56 years old. Where the hell are you going? He's in a wheelchair. He's not a risk to leave nowhere. Why you want to violate him for being with Nipsey? You violate him for being with Nipsey Hussle. The man's already guilt ridden because his friend, he feels his friend's dead because of him. Because he went to the store to go get him clothes and make sure homie was fresh and everything. He's already got to live with that guilt. You know, that's a heavy burden on him. And all he did was come home. And then he was looking out for his homeboy. And now you got, oh, he's mingling with other gang members. Now the man in a wheelchair, you gonna throw him in jail for violating his parole? Are you kidding me? You see what I'm saying? That law is so flawed. It gives the police any grounds to pull you over and harass you. It's like the stop and frisk all over again. They just come up with a reason for it. They see you standing around somebody, you might not even know them. Just say, hey, it's mob action. Like they could declare anything loitering. Oh, that's loitering. Nah, that's mob action because these guys are gang affiliated. They're in the gang. Everybody getting trapped into a RICO or something retarded like that. It's all these different scenarios that come around and come about that people get attached to that they make it and blow it up into something. And now Nipsey, who just got put away in the ground, it can't let the man rest in peace forever. We gotta keep this stigma up of, oh, we gotta keep this going. We gotta milk this and keep this the notion of this. But it's just really weird how they took a guy who was a shooting victim of the same incident. He was there and got shot in his back and everything. And he was laying on the floor too. And it's strange. They pick him up, and when they pick him up and take him to the Los Angeles Police Department, why are you so eager to do that? And you didn't find any charges on the getaway driver, but yet the person who was shot right next to Nipsey, you want to take him and arrest him, but you just got on a podium and praise Nipsey for everything he did, but you arrested his buddy because he was associated with Nipsey, and then Nipsey's a known criminal. Is he a no? Which one is he? Which one is it, LAPD? Which one is it? Don't go on the podium and say, oh, how Nipsey is great and Nipsey is this. Then you're going to turn around and grab and arrest the man who was just shot with him, his friend, the reason why he was there, for mob, like violating parole, for being around people who were associated or affiliated with gang members. You don't even know if Nipsey's a gang member. You just got through praising the man for trying to build the community up, and here he is doing something for somebody who just came home from the community. And you don't want him to do that? He was getting them clothes. He wasn't getting them a gun. He wasn't giving them anything violent. Isn't prison supposed to be to reform? How is it going to reform when you're just basically telling them you want to send him back into jail? Because what they really want is an economic prison system. They would rather have you behind the bars than out there being productive. Have you working for cheap labor. You do jobs in prison. You don't just sit in jail. You go to work. And they having you working for like $5, $6 an hour. Some even $7. And you doing all this manual labor, making hubcaps, doing all these license plates. You're making license plates. And they put it on your books. And they getting you for cheap labor. Labor, you doing laundry now. You doing the cooking. Stuff that people in the outside world getting paid $14, $15 for, they got you doing it for $6 and $7 and you locked up and they said, well, you're a criminal. And you take a man who's 56 years old, shot and he's in a wheelchair, he's a victim from the same person that just did the crime that you got locked up. Or is it more to this story? Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. For real. For as many people that's in here, we should have that many likes on this video. Because I want everybody to be able to see this video when this video's over. I want them to make sure this video gets sent around the globe. We should have way over 300 likes. Because this thing needs to go to the moon and back. I don't want them to have no excuses. Because that's what bothers me is how in the world you doing that? Oh, thanks, HBN. No, the 56-year-old man he's not being arrested for setting up Nipsey. No, that didn't happen. He's being associated with a fellow gang member. Now, what we know is this. This is the facts of what we know. Okay, he was shot in the back outside of the store. Okay, he was treated at the hospital. He got out of the hospital. All right, he just came home from serving a 20-year sentence for a murder. And his typical limitations of his parole saying he cannot mingle with known or affiliate with any type of gang member. Okay, and when he was shot, 5 days after he was shot, after they got the, did the surgery and everything, he was taken into custody at his halfway house for associating with Nipsey. Okay, this was 5 days after the shoot. And they said the police alleged Nipsey was a member of the Rolling 60 Crips. So he was taken into a halfway house, all right, based off the fact of his association with Nipsey. These are facts. Not that he set nobody up. If you set somebody up, you ain't gonna want a bullet in your back and you in a wheelchair. Okay? Now, he's in a wheelchair recovering from being shot. He can't walk. So the police came and took him into custody, and now he's being held down in jail in a downtown Los Angeles prison, or Los Angeles jail, rather. And they want to keep him there while they work on trying to deny his parole. Due to the shooting now, he's still recovering, trying to see if he can ever walk again. That's what we know. So thanks for your donation, man. I'm glad you clicked the link in the description box and you hit that up. Everybody in here, make sure you click the all you guys that came in, make sure you guys click the subscription button, notifications. Make sure y'all get everything because I don't want them because they have a habit now where they will not send you videos. They will mess with my long time subscribers. They in here. They can tell you they have done everything to screw up things where you will not see videos. That's what I said. You donated to the page, man. You hit the Streamlab up, and that's why I responded to you, man. You donate, I'm gonna respond. I mean, I'm going live now because you people have made that possible. You know, we got people that was there that was trying to work at YouTube who's trying to help me. You know, it took a lot of talking to every day to try to get this thing working to perfection. Yeah. Yeah, we know how this works. A lot of people don't want to see you on a certain plateau. They don't want to see you on a certain level. And what you want to do is they pick who they want to go here or there, you know, situations. So yeah, shout out to the people that at YouTube that is doing the job well. The people that reached out and actually helped. There's actually some people there that actually did that. So make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe. As right now they're taking down, we've lost about 100 subscribers. In like 1 second. Why we have no idea. Who's paying for the attorney? Nobody. I told you that. Nobody's paying for him. He's doing this pro bono. And the reason why he's doing it pro bono is because of the simple fact he's getting publicity. Because people are gonna think he's gonna get big cases because of this. Not from the black community because we already didn't really deal with him anyway. He's not worried about that. It's other people who are crooked who gonna want somebody to defend them. And they gonna say, man, this dude went against his own kind and was defending a murder. He was on TV. I'm gonna get Charles Dark to represent me in court. This has been done before. That's an old lawyer practice. That's how they get their notoriety. Like nobody even know he been a defense attorney for years, and nobody even notice or care. As soon as he put his face out there, and it's like I'm just gonna focus on the case. All right, you focus on the case. You get TV. You're gonna be on every news channel while this trial is going on. Yep, high profile case. That's promotion that you can't buy for him. But Lunel, she went ham on him. She went ham. She went ham. So yes, I am on the Cash App too. If y'all want to donate to the page, Carcino on the Cash App. This is the Carcino for Life page. I just think it's very weird they brought him in when he's actually a witness. He's actually a witness. You're trying to arrest and violate the parole of the witness for being associated with Nipsey, and he got shot with Nipsey. Some ain't right. Some don't add up there. Now, I'm not a big conspiracy theorist person, but don't that sound weird to you? Don't that seem weird? They so prominently concerned about putting him in jail after he just been shot and he's a victim. Why would you want to put him in jail in the LA precinct? They want to know what he knows. He knows something. They want to see what all he knows. He might say something that don't correspond with the story. That's what it looked like to me. Because why are you so hell bent on making sure a guy who's 56, who's shot and in a wheelchair, he ain't no threat to go hurt nobody? Why is that your main concern? Is to get him out of jail, to charge him for being associated with Nipsey, who you went on the podium and praised. But that's the main concern, is let's violate this man's parole and lock him back up. Math ain't adding up. Something wrong there. Lumo, the Great. A lot of people weren't here when I said it the first time. We are live. That's why we saying it again and again and again. So hopefully people get it. And make sure y'all hit that like button, like I said that before too. Thanks, bro, man. I saw yours, even though you talked about Kobe. I saw your donation. I appreciate it. Say it again. Say it again. But I mean, his family just want to go rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? His family want to they got to try to recover. This is exhausting. They're trying to rest. She's got a little kid that's 2.5, almost 3 years old, who's not gonna understand. She's gonna have to explain why daddy's not coming back home. They're gonna have to deal with that. That's a nightmare of a situation that nobody want to ever go through in life. I'm not all over the place. I'm right in place. What are you talking about? They want to make sure his story is gonna be, what did you see? If he said, I saw him, he saw him coming a little bit. I looked up and I saw him talking to somebody. If he say anything that don't go along with what they got written on some paper, they gonna make sure he goes somewhere. Lock him straight up to jail. Something's wrong here. Some audio come out with some police officers and that's getting noise. Then they come with this story to put on top of it. All I know, man, is what looked like a man coming to do something because he was mad. It just some don't smell right. It ain't some ain't passing the smell test. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard somebody tell you that? Like this ain't passing the smell test, homie. Cause it don't make sense. It's not making sense. The math is not adding up. And I'm going straight off the facts. The facts that they gave us do not add up with this arrest. It don't make sense. I've never seen this in life, dog. Never seen it in life. That's one rule they got to fix in LA right now. They got to stop this. And they got it in Chicago. They got it in New York. Stop and frisk is what they call it in New York. In Chicago, it's called mob action. I don't know what they call it on the West Coast, where the police could just come up to you and do whatever the hell they want and come up with any type of reasoning for it. That whole procedure is screwed up. It's a trap to send you right back to jail. That's all they trying to do is send you right back to jail. There's a lot of people that's dead that wasn't doing nothing wrong. So don't ever believe in if you ain't doing nothing wrong, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You always got something to worry about. A lot of people dead and gone by the police who ain't did nothing wrong. And guess what? They had something to worry about. I'm upset because they won't let the man rest in peace. You know, and it's like something's weird going on here. Cause we'll do it one more time for the people that just got here. And for the people that just got here, make sure you hit the like button. Okay, more than anything, hit the like button so that they can keep the video going. So everybody can get to see. All right. Here it is. Nipsey Hussle friend, the reason that he was at this store. Nipsey was at the store to get some clothes for his friend and just came home for serving a 20-year bid. Okay. Now, he was shot. Same as Nipsey. Nipsey's was fatal and was the apparent target in the shooting. His friend got shot in the back. And when his friend got shot in the back, he was treated at a hospital, and 5 days later, he was arrested. He cannot move his legs enough to walk. He's in a wheelchair. He's 56 years old. They arrested him, and the reason why they arrested him is because he's on parole. And according to one of his stipulations in his parole, is that he cannot associate with known gang members. So 5 days after the shooting, he was taken into custody and put in a halfway house for associating with Nipsey Hussle, who the police alleged was a member of the Rolling 60s Crips. This is facts, ladies and gentlemen. Now, they went on stage and praised Nipsey Hussle for all he done in the community and said all of these great things about him. But then you arrest this friend you arrested him for being associated with Nipsey, who you think is a member of the Rolling 60s Crips. And that violates his probation. So you hell-bent on sending him back to jail. A guy who's a witness to the murder, who was injured and is a victim himself. You want to arrest him, and you hell-bent on doing it. They went and picked him up from the halfway house, put him downtown in the Los Angeles Police Department jail. He's in a wheelchair, and he got to remain there while they try to deny his parole. Where? When hell did they do that? You make it look like he the shooter. He being treated worse than the shooter. And you mean to tell me this makes sense? When this person is an eyewitness and a victim. Something just don't add up. And did you notice they did this right when the news came out about this audio with the LAPD? It could be them. Now, I don't believe that's LAPD. That's just me. I think that's some racist people coming up with some foolery trying to make it like it's LAPD. Their police are doing an investigation in there right now to try to find out where that audio came in. So when the audio came out, somebody came in and override that with a comment. Oh, thank you, Tony. I see your donation to the page. I appreciate it, man. You click that link in the description box, hit up the stream lab. Love, man. B Carter 251, Tony. You ain't leave a message. It's all good though. Exactly. How a guy who you was just praising, talking about working with the LAPD and doing all these positive things, and you want to arrest his friend for being associated with him. Where does that make sense? You see what I'm saying? This is why I have a problem with a lot of the stuff that's going on. Well, then they gotta fix the law. If you so hell bent on getting him, you should be hell bent on trying to find out who's the getaway driver. You need to be trying to be hell bent on finding and solving that case. That takes precedence over trying to arrest a man who's in a wheelchair. He ain't going no damn where. He can't even walk. and you worrying about trying to take him down. Now I hate to say it, but let's say that was a Caucasian man. Same term, same everything. Caucasian man in a rolling 60s, affiliate. Next thing you know, his friend, he's murdered, his friend is shot. They find that guy that's locked up. Think they'll be concerned about sending his friend in a wheelchair to jail for violating his parole? You could do that at any time. The man in a wheelchair now. Why is it so adamantly important that you send that man to jail? Yeah, I knew you would find that very entertaining, white man in the rolling 60s. I'm just saying. We already know that that wouldn't have been the concern. Parole ain't different. It's the same everywhere, man. Parole conditions is the same up here. You can't be associated with any known convicted felons. The same up here. It's just different words. In New York, it's stop and frisk. They could stop and frisk you anytime they wanted. They had to put an end to that. Up here, it's called mob action. It's a loitering charge. If all of you guys are standing outside on the corner or something, they can consider that mob action and have a reason to come up and do anything, arrest you, detain you, ask you for ID, anything. Robert Flores, don't get hurt. Don't get hurt. Because when you say stupid stuff like that, people on this social media, not me, will find your identification, bruh. I'm telling you, you better watch yourself, Robert Flores. Don't come in here talking stupid. I mean, you come in here looking for attention, you're gonna get the wrong one. No, I ain't talking about sending no goons at nobody. I don't exist. I'm quite sure your name's not Robert Flores. But you trying to get attention by saying something really dumb, then you're gonna aggravate some people that's in here. Not everybody in here is who you think they are. So make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to the page, man, and make sure y'all hit the like button so that we can have as many likes as people in here so they can know this ain't no bots. This is real people and we talking real info. Yes, sir. Yeah, definitely subscribe to the page because this part of it we gonna follow this. This needs to be talked about. No, that's why we want people to hit the like button because they're gonna know that this is not bots. These are real people. So definitely send this video around because they want to see it. These people want to see the video. They want to hear the truth. They want to know what's going on because some ain't adding up here. Some just ain't adding up for real. I don't know if that came from him or not. So I can't say anything until they actually go to trial. If it didn't come from his lawyer, I don't want to hear no homeboy saying, "Oh, he said it was a hit and all this." I don't buy nothing to it. So until it comes out in trial or something like that, if they actually make it to a trial, which I really doubt, somebody would say something. I was thinking that too. Oh yeah, I'm Carcino on the Cash App. Y'all know that. You can hit me up anytime. Donate to the page. That's what keeps me going live. When y'all donated today, John Hogan's. John Hogan's is the reason. Shouts out to John Hogan's. He donated for me to go live today. I did the Star Wars live from the Star Wars event. Did y'all see me? Yeah, and then they on the audio somebody want to disrespect Nipsey's mom. For what? You know, they would never do this to anybody else, man. So there it is, man. I tell you what, we'll stay live for 3 more minutes. We'll make it go a full hour straight, and then we up out of here. So definitely pay attention to this and follow it and ask them. And if you talk to them and put that word out, why are they trying so hard to take this man down who's in a wheelchair? Why they want to violate his parole so much? That's what y'all need to be asking. This guy is a witness and a victim. He was shot too. He was shot in the back. So whatever storyline that came up there, so he was there when he came up and spoke to Nipsey the first time, and then left and then came back. So he knows exactly what was said. Oh, thanks, Tony. 2 time. He said he hit me up in the Cash App. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all definitely Tony 2 times definitely been doing that. And if you want to do it on the Cash App, I mean, in the Stream Lab, the one in the description box below, y'all can leave y'all number in there. And if y'all want to, when I go live and y'all want me to call you and we can start chatting live on the stream, we can. That's why I told y'all to do that. So next time we go live, I see y'all put y'all number in there. I can hit y'all up like I would have hit Mad Max. Like y'all heard Max up in here. Hey Max, I had somebody from the bridge yesterday. Mary from the bridge. She in Virginia now, but she's from the bridge. I saw her at the Star Wars convention. Somebody she talked to was up in there. Oh, somebody definitely didn't listen to the instruction on what we just said. We said click the link in the description box in the stream lab and leave a number. I think Nip has 2 children, as far as I know. Somebody to carry on his legacy. Shalom. Back to you, Rick. Yes, sir. Shot Town all day. Y'all got about 20 seconds, man. Don't forget, everybody in here, subscribe to the page, hit the like button, keep the video rolling, and we're going to get out of here. Y'all all keep everybody safe out there, man. Police your area. Enjoy the NBA playoffs. Trenton, New Jersey in the house. Shouts out to all my homies in Leeds. Shouts out to Compton, Crenshaw, South Central LA, Portland, Free Main, All y'all. You follow Alabama, Saginaw, Michigan, everywhere.